At this time, I would like to introduce our Public Relations Manager, Dennis Bartel, to introduce the Communication and Leadership Award recipients.
Thank you, Madam Club Growth Director, District Director, and guests. The Communication and Leadership Award is given to a non-Toastmaster in the community, and yes, there is still a few of them out there, but we're trying, who is an outstanding communicator and an outstanding leader. They share the same values we do as Toastmasters: integrity, respect, service, and excellence. The 2017 recipient is Frank Austin. Frank is a stroke survivor who initially could not read, speak, or something else. Read, speak, and write. Suffering from something called aphasia, which is really just a loss of language. I ask you to read more about Frank in this excellently designed program on page 14. But Frank is more than just aphasia or a stroke. He's also the founder of the Expressive CafeИ, a safe environment helping others recover from stroke and aphasia. Let me tell you a little bit about what I've learned about Frank. I know, here we go, Frank. When I first called Frank and talked to him about receiving the award, he said, "Dennis, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a little bit of a celebrity." Ooh, a celebrity, I thought. Justin Bieber, I don't think so. Truth is, he is a celebrity. He messaged me and said, "Dennis, newspaper contacted me. They're going to get some words from you as well." "Dennis, do you want to do Rogers TV? They contacted me and seen I was given the award." "Dennis, I will take the press release to here and here and here." I'm glad Frank's not a Toastmaster yet, because I would have no job as PRM. Frank gave us the opportunity to promote this conference at Rogers TV, myself and Rick Guzik, who nominated Frank for the award. And it was like the show Cheers, where Norm walks into the bar. Frank! He was the one showing us around. It was his studio. It was pretty amazing. What I really admire about Frank is his ability to laugh through this situation. Just before the interview, we were having lunch, and Frank was explaining to me that he has difficulty with numbers. They seem to just not stick in his head. So what he does is ask somebody for their phone number, and they will say 416, and he'll write down FORONE and spell them out, and that's how he can remember numbers. Just before we started the interview, the host asked for a sound check and asked Frank to count from 1 to 10. I was horrified. "Oh no, you're going to ask Frank to count." And there he was, 1, 2. I didn't know what to do. I turned and I started to smile, and Frank started to smile. He made it through 10, and we had a good laugh about it. It's a pretty funny situation. I now call upon District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Vitaly Fursov, to present the TWOTHOUSANDSEVENTEEN, that is not easy, Communication and Leadership Award recipient, Frank Austin.
Thank you very much. You know, it makes me say wow. I would even say it backwards. Wow. You know? Now, you're going to find I don't like using microphones because that's distracting for me. So I'm going to do the best if you can. I am very honored to be here to meet each and every one of you. And first of all, Rick, for the nomination, and for other people here that also were part of this, make this happen. Now, I'm not going to talk to you much about the stroke or my group or aphasia. You know what? I live with it, but it doesn't define me. What defines me? Communication and leadership, just like you people. That's how I was in business. That's what I taught. That's my ethics are. So if you don't mind, I'd like to share you a few things that I've learned over the last years in business. Okay? Now, first of all, I'm not a minister. I'm not a doctor. And I'm not a psychologist. I guess I'm not screwed up enough. But I have learned a few things. And I'm going to cheat today, if you don't mind. There's actually a very good book out there. It's called When the Milk Sours. Okay, there's a chapter in there called The Teacher. And that, for the purpose of this group, because I'm told you guys are fun, I changed the title. Okay? And it's called Have You Lost Your Marbles? Okay? Now, can anybody change that title? Yes, they can, because it's my book. So, bear with me a few moments here. To use a metaphor, we process experiences like a bunch of marbles on a table in the sunlight. The light enlightens the glass, and the glass and light is changed by the glass. It's focused, diffused, curved, and colored. Sort of like diversity, isn't it? Experiences similarly stir us, and we modify from within. The patterns according to which we perceive our environment is very subjective, involving leadership and mentoring. Moreover, no two of us perceive and react to our environment the same way, just like two marbles in the light. So, in other words, we are to be focused with the behavior and dignity of the dignity and an individual of the group. So how do I do this? Well, I actually have 11 marbles, but I'm not going to talk about them all, okay? Because we could be here all day. But I'm going to just give you very quickly what these 11 marbles are, and put them in your pocket if you want. One would be called open to change. Role model. Positive mental attitude. Be creative. Your presentation skills. And I'm sure the guys did a pretty good job of that here. I want to learn more. Another marble may be called respectful. Inspirable, passion, willing to learn, and you got to have a sense of humor on that bag of marbles, right? The last one that I've added is empathy. I don't like sympathy, please. But someone out there may need some empathy, and that's where you get a bond. And you can just move on with them. One of America's, a business person that I know, a business philosopher, his name is Jim Rohn. I actually enjoy the man. And he says, and he quote, "Take advantage of every opportunity to practice your communication skills so that when important occasions arise, you will have the gift, the style, and sharpness, and the clarity, and the emotions to affect other people." In closing, I have to do this, okay? Anybody, I see some people have pens and so forth. Please put them down, because this is the most important part you are going to learn that I'd like to share with you. First of all, everybody in this room, can you all smile? Come on, we're too serious. You're always smiling. Thank you. Now, I'm told you guys are a happening group. So everybody, can you please put your hands up for me? Okay, perfect. You can put that down for me. Last but not least, and I'm going to get up to this one because I want to hear everybody's voice. But in after I say 3, I want to hear everybody's name clearly saying, give me your name. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. What you've just demonstrated, believe it or not, and you can practice this, and you don't even have to practice it, is those are signs that you may recognize. If you're missing their speech, their smile, and mobility, and they're not feeling well, 911. That may be a stroke in the happening. Listen, people, thank you very much. I hope it's been informative for you and had fun like I have. Thank you very much for the group, and God bless.
At this point, I would like to invite